This is Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers Sports on 104.3 The River. Coverage is brought to you by Brandenburg Telecom, Breckenridge Health, Elite Physical Therapy, First State Bank, Irvington Gas Company, Taylor Pharmacy, and by Wright Implement Company.
And welcome back to the Cloverport Sports Center for tonight's second game between the Aces and the Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers. Hello again, everyone. This is Lee Bramlett. Breckenridge County comes into tonight's ball game with a record of 6 wins and 10 losses on the season, following their loss on Saturday to McLean County in Owensboro. The Aces come in with a record of 2 wins and 13 losses, following a loss on Friday night to Christian Educational Consortium. This is the first meeting of the two teams this season. A December game at Tiger Arena was lost due to COVID. The Tigers will be looking to build momentum ahead of Friday night's big showdown with Meade County. Pre-game coverage brought to you by Hardinsburg Chiropractic. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
I feel like I always have a headache. Time to take more medicine, I guess.
Why rely on painkillers and anti-inflammatory drugs that only mask the problem? You need to see Dr. Cesarts at Hardinsburg Chiropractic.
But it's a headache.
Chiropractic care isn't just for your back. Think about it. Chiropractic adjustments work to align your spine, which relieves the tension on your nerves and muscles that causes headaches in the first place. Plus, it's a more natural alternative to pain medication.
For a more natural remedy to your headache, sore neck, and back pain, Hardinsburg Chiropractic can create a treatment plan that's right for you. Call 756-1700 today or visit hardinsburgchiro.com to schedule your appointment and feel better sooner.
Your local John Deere dealer is Wright Implement, and since 1936, we've been dedicated to serving Kentucky and Southern Indiana with great John Deere quality mowers, gators, large and small tractors, ag equipment, compact construction equipment, generators, and more. We're also fully stocked with steel, chainsaws, and line trimmers. Find the Wright Implement store nearest you online at wrightimp.com, and be sure to bring the kids because we have a great selection of John Deere toys too. Wright Implement since 1936.
Your good health is important to the folks at Taylor Pharmacy. They are a full-service pharmacy with a complete home health department. Diabetics can choose from a wide selection of casual, dressing, work, or tennis shoes. Also, if you're a CPAP user and need a new mask, tubing, filters, or even a new machine, give them a call at 270-756-5222, and they'll be happy to get the supplies for you. Taylor Pharmacy makes it their top priority to take care of your prescription and home health care needs. Visit Taylor Pharmacy on Fairgrounds Road in Hardinsburg and get on the right path to comfortable living. The Fighting Tiger pregame show is brought to you by Hardinsburg Chiropractic on 104.3 The River.
Back with you at the Cloverport Sports Center, where the two teams have gone back to the locker room for some last-minute instructions ahead of tonight's second game. Recapping action earlier in the evening, there was a boys junior varsity game earlier this afternoon. The Fighting Tiger JV claimed a 40-25 victory in the game over the Aces. The girls basketball game just completed about 15 minutes ago saw Breckenridge County defeat Cloverport 72-15. Next up, it's the Fighting Tigers and the Aces. Breckenridge County lost to McLean County at the Sports Center in Owensboro Saturday night by the score of 45-36. Breckenridge County was slow out of the gate following the shootout with Bardstown Bethlehem the night before. They trailed by halftime by 11 points. The Tigers were able to trim that double-digit deficit down to 4 in the fourth quarter, but no further as the Cougars push back out for the victory. Lane Tall and Hunter Barr each finished with 10 points on the night as the Tigers recorded their fewest points in a game this season, a night after scoring the most in a single game. Breckenridge County now averaging just over 54 points a game on the season. They're giving up nearly 59. The Tigers are shooting just under 40% from the field, 34% from threes, and 64% from the free throw line. We will preview the Aces coming up in just a moment. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Our weather is constantly changing, but no matter what the forecast calls for, the tires on your car, truck, or SUV need to be ready to roll. That's when you can count on Hardinsburg Tire Service. Not only do they have new tires, they can fix flats, retread tires, flush and replace radiators, and have state-of-the-art alignment equipment. No matter where you're headed, feel safer on the road with tires and maintenance from the home folks at Hardinsburg Tire Service on Old Highway 60. Give them a call at 270-756-5170. Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Hello, I'm Donnie Butler with First State Bank, and I've been following the Breckenridge County High School Fighting Tigers since the 60s. Fighting Tigers have a long-standing tradition of faithful fans who are there to support the team. I am proud to live and work in the community that supports our youth and sports program. For more than 100 years, First State Bank has been a locally owned part of our Breckenridge County community dedicated to quality hometown service and customer care. Good luck to the Fighting Tigers from all of us at First State Bank. We're your friends bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The keys to the game is brought to you by Hardensburg Tire Service on 104.3 The River.
Just under 5 minutes away from the start of the Fighting Tigers Aces game here at the Cloverport Sports Center. Lee Bramlett with you here this evening. A reminder that you can find a video replay with play-by-play coming up tomorrow on our 104.3 The River YouTube page. We'll have both the Lady Tigers and Fighting Tigers game from this evening. Let's talk a little bit about the Cloverport Aces. The pregame show before that, reminder that it is brought to you by Hardensburg Chiropractic. Cloverport comes into tonight's game at 2-13. Their wins coming over Jackson City in a tournament up in Louisville, and then against Cannleton. Senior Austin Hedgens leads the team in scoring at 17 points per game. Junior Nathan Poole leads the Aces in rebounding at 5.9 per game. As a team, Cloverport shoots 34% from the field, 28% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw stripe. Cloverport lost their last game to Christian Educational Consortium on Friday night by the score of 66-51. Sophomore Cole Weatherholt led the Cloverport scoring attack with 16 points. Poole had a double-double of 11 points and 10 rebounds. Let's talk about keys to tonight's ballgame, brought to you by the home folks of Hardensburg Tire Service. For Breckenridge County, the battle of the boards is critical. Tigers have to take advantage of their height and control Cloverport to one and done. Also continued defensive improvement for the Tigers. Breckenridge County in 6 of their last 10 games have held their opponents to 55 or less. Also an opportunity for the bench to continue to step up. They have gotten solid contributions from players coming off the bench in the last few games, and they will look for more of that this evening when they take on Cloverport. Let's go ahead and take a look as we wait for the Cloverport Aces to come back out on the floor. A look at the starting lineups for tonight. We'll start first with the home team, the Cloverport Aces. They will run a 4-guard, 1-forward alignment. Starting at 1 guard will be number 12, Dorsey Emery, a 5'7" junior who averages 2.2 points per game. Austin Hedges wears number 5. He is the leading scorer for the Aces. The 6', 130-pound senior averages 17 points per game. The third guard in the equation is Zach Lamar, number 23, a 5'9", 140-pound senior who averages 2.3 points per ball game. Starting at a 4th guard is Cole Weatherholt. He is a 5'9" sophomore. Weatherholt averages 10.1 points per game, coming off of the performance the other night against Christian Consortium where he had 16. And then starting at forward will be number 33, Connor Lagadinos, a 6', 150-pound junior who averages 3.5 points per game. Emery, Hedges, Lamar, and Weatherholt, the guards for Cloverport. Lagadinos is the forward. The Aces with a record of 2 wins and 13 losses, coached by Jason Hurst, assisted by Chad Emery. Now for the Fighting Tigers of Breckenridge County, we expect this alignment to come out, hearing from Coach LaGrange. They will start at 1 guard with Mercer Rogers, number 10, a 5'8", 130-pound freshman who averages 10.2 points per game on the season. The other guard is Eamon O'Donohue, number 12, a 5'10", 155-pound junior, averaging 7.9 points per game. Lane Tall will operate as a 3rd guard, number 22, a 6'1.5", 140-pound junior. He averages 5.3 points per game. At another forward, at the forward position is Jacob Henning, number 33. Henning is a 6'2", 170-pound junior, averaging 3.7 points per contest. And the other forward is Hunter Barr, number 2, a 6'7" junior, the leading scorer for the Tigers at 11.2 points per ball game. So it is Rogers, O'Donohue, and Tall operating to the guards for Breckenridge County. Henning and Barr, the forwards. The Tigers with a record of 6 wins and 10 losses on the season. They are coached by Jeff LaGrange, assisted by Brad Carby, Cody Hughes, and Kyle Nixon. We are set to have the introduction of the starting lineups coming up in just a moment. A reminder that tonight's pregame show has been brought to you by Hardensburg Chiropractic. Opening tip-off is coming your way next. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
I feel like I always have a headache. Time to take more medicine, I guess.
Why rely on painkillers and anti-inflammatory drugs that only mask the problem? You need to see Dr. Cesarts at Hardensburg Chiropractic.
But it's a headache.
Chiropractic care isn't just for your back. Think about it. Chiropractic adjustments work to align your spine, which relieves the tension on your nerves and muscles that causes headaches in the first place. Plus, it's a more natural alternative to pain medication.
For a more natural remedy to your headache, sore neck, and back pain, Hardensburg Chiropractic can create a treatment plan that's right for you. Call 756-1700 today or visit HardensburgChiro.com to schedule your appointment and feel better sooner.
Get a Holland grill from Irvington Gas Company. The Holland is the most versatile grill on the market today. Besides grilling juicy steaks, chicken, and burgers, you can cook anything from pizza to prime rib, from vegetables to breads and breakfast. The cook's unique cooking system food will retain its moisture, giving you juicy, tender meats and vegetables each and every time. That's the Holland Grill from Irvington Gas Company, proudly serving you for nearly 80 years. Online at irvingtongas.com.
The first quarter of Fighting Tiger basketball is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
You're listening to Fighting Tiger basketball from 104.3 The River, WXBC in Hardensburg, Kentucky. Just after 7 o'clock on a Tuesday evening, we're in Cloverport, Kentucky at the Sports Center for the Fighting Tigers against the Cloverport Aces. The first time these two teams are meeting on court this year. The game earlier this year scheduled for Tiger Arena had to be canceled due to COVID policy. So, first meeting of the year, Fighting Tigers dressed in road maroon with white trim. Aces dressed in their home white with blue trim. Breckenridge County will be moving to the left side of your radio dial as we view them here at the Sports Center in the first half. It is Hunter Barr set to jump up against Austin Hedges. And official puts the ball in the air, tap controlled by Breckenridge County, and we're underway. Eamon O'Donohue with the basketball on the right wing out front to Mercer Rogers. Lobs the ball down low. O'Donohue finds Barr cutting to the lane. Here's a pass inside to Tall. He puts it off the glass and it rolls in. That one took a trip around the cylinder but fell through. Breckenridge County out to a 2-0 lead. Hedges across the time stripe for Cloverport. Ball intended for Weatherholt, just could not pull it in. Tried to one-hand it, and the ball bounced away. Tigers get it off the turnover 30 seconds into the ball game. Mercer Rogers across the time stripe for Breckenridge County. Over to Eamon O'Donohue. Heading at the free throw stripe, finds Barr on the cut, goes to the basket, gets it to fall in. Hunter Barr with his first points of the ball game. 4-0 score, and very quickly a timeout by Cloverport. They take their first timeout of the ball game, a 30-second timeout at 7:16 to go here in the opening quarter. Breckenridge County out to a 4-0 lead. Baskets by Tall and Barr have staked the Tigers to the early advantage. Coach Hurst seeing something he does not like, and he pulled the trigger on that first timeout. 44 seconds into the ball game, it will be Cloverport's basketball to bring the length of the floor. Connor Lagadinos will inbounds it for the Aces. Hands it off to Hedges, and he will bring the ball up the floor. Mercer Rogers challenging in the backcourt. As Hedges will race to the right side, brings the ball out front. Lagadinos with it. Bluffs the three, now will take the three-pointer. That is no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Cloverport. Tigers will bring the ball up the floor. Eamon O'Donohue will inbounds to Mercer Rogers. Just over a minute into the ball game. Breckenridge County leading 4-0 with the basketball. O'Donohue with it. Kicks it over to Barr in the left corner. Out front to Mercer Rogers. He'll pull up with a three. That is no good. Rebound. Lane Tall kicks it off to O'Donohue, who'll try a three-pointer and make the Joe Benedetto Plumbing and Rental three-point basket. O'Donohue into the scoring column. Breckenridge County now leading 7-0. 6:33 to go here in the first quarter. Hedges across the time stripe for Cloverport, being guarded by Mercer Rogers. Hedges works to the left, now back to the center of the floor, drives down the lane, dishes off to Emery, goes up, has a shot blocked, but will get a foul on Breckenridge County. Barr and Tall were in the vicinity, and they will get Lane Tall with the foul. That'll be his first, team first against Breckenridge County, and that will send Emery to the free throw stripe for Cloverport. Emery will get a pair of free throws here. First attempt on the way is no good. One more upcoming. Second shot by the freshman is on the way. This one is good. So Cloverport on the board here. 6:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Tigers lead 7-1. Down at the other end, basket good by Breckenridge County. Takes it out to a 9-1 lead. Going the other way, here's Emery with it down in the left corner. Emery caught in the double team. Here's a pass overthrown and over and back call. Emery was able to get it away from the double team. Lagadinos came out to take it, but stepped on the timeline, and the turnover will give it back to Breckenridge County. Substitution coming into the lineup is Peyton Blair, number 3, a 6-foot senior for Cloverport, averaging just under 3.5 points per game. Rogers with the basketball to O'Donohue. They get it out to Barr. Now Rogers squares up. 3 is on the way. No good. Rebound. Barr with it. Barr kicks it back out. Here's Henning going to try a three-pointer. That is good. Joe Benebaco plumbing in rental three-point basket for Jacob Henning. Breckenridge County now with a 12-1 lead. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Pass is intercepted. Barr almost was able to get down the floor. Could not pull it in. Lagadinos rescues it. Now here's a pass thrown out of bounds, intended for Zach Lamar. Breckenridge County will get the ball back with 5:21 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Mercer Rogers takes it across the time stripe for Breckenridge County. Rogers with it as Hedges comes out to challenge. Now O'Donohue gets the basketball. Pass intercepted by Hedges. Cloverport going the other way. Hedges drives down the lane, can't hang on to the basketball. It is bailed out as Breckenridge County commits the foul. It'll be Mercer Rogers who picks up his first, team second against Breckenridge County. Foul before the shot, so inbounds Lagadinos for Cloverport, looking to get it in past Hunter Barr. Bonnie gets it into Emery. Emery puts the shot up, no good. Barr goes and gets the rebound for Breckenridge County. Tigers racing into the front court. Here's Tall driving the baseline, cut off. Now lobs it down to Barr, who puts up the shot up and in. Hunter Barr with his 4th point of the night. Breckenridge County out 14-1, 4:48 to go here in the first quarter. Hedges in the front court for Cloverport. Holds it out at the top of the key. Now Blair comes out to take the basketball to Lagadinos. He'll square up for a three-pointer. That is no good. Rebound Emery with it. He puts the shot up off the glass. No good. Tipped up. Rebound fought for. Tall had it. Lost it. Ball still on the floor. Scramble. It's going to be picked up by Cloverport. Hedges picks up the basketball, the recipient of several bounces. Now Blair with the basketball out front to Hedges. 4:15 remaining here in the opening quarter. Breckenridge County 14, Cloverport 1. Lagadinos with the basketball, drives on O'Donohue. Forces his way in, puts up the shot that's going to be short, out of bounds. Rescued by O'Donohue into Lane Tall. And we'll get a reach-in foul on Cloverport's Dorsey Emery. That'll be his first, team first against the Aces. Substitution coming into the ball game for Cloverport is number 40, Nathan Poole, a 6-foot junior, averages 6.4 points per game. Halfway through this opening quarter, Breckenridge County out to a 14-1 lead. And with the basketball, Mercer Rogers kicks it out front. Here's Tall going to square up for a 3 just off the top of the key. Joe Benebaco plumbing in rental 3-point basket for Lane Tall, his 7th point of the night. Tigers out 17-1, and the pass intercepted. Tall comes away with it for Breckenridge County. Tall ahead to O'Donohue. He'll square up for a 3. Looks short. Is rebound. Poole collects it for Cloverport. Hands it off to Hedges, who will bring it up the floor under 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Hedges gets the basketball to Blair. Back to Hedges. Guarded by Mercer Rogers over in the corner. Here's a 3 on the way. That is good. Peyton Blair knocks down the 3-point basket, the first basket of the game for Cloverport. Makes it a 17-4 contest, working down to 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Rogers caught down in traffic. He'll kick it out to O'Donohue, who connects on a Joe Benebaco Plumbing and Rental three-point basket. Second three of the night for O'Donohue. That makes it 20-4. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Hedges with the basketball to Blair. Blair back to Hedges. Guarded by Mercer Rogers. Hedges lost the dribble out of bounds, and it'll come back to Breckenridge County. Eamon O'Donohue to inbounds for the Tigers. Hands it to Mercer Rogers, who takes his time to bring it up the floor. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Tigers lead it 20-4 with the basketball. O'Donohue gets the ball to Henning. Back out front to Rogers. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Now O'Donohue with it. Hunter Barr down in the left corner. Inside to Henning. Can't hang on to the basketball. Out of bounds. Even then, they call the 3-second call against Breckenridge County. So Cloverport gets the basketball. 2:27 remaining here in the opening quarter. Hedges brings the ball up the floor. Mercer Rogers waiting for him on the Cloverport side. This is Lamar with it. Zach Lamar works against Eamon O'Donohue. Ball knocked away, picked up by O'Donohue. Breckenridge County on the run, going the other way. Cloverport able to get back with numbers. Here's Rogers going to square up for a three-pointer that is short. Rebound Emery for Cloverport. Hedges gets the ball back and brings it up as we're down to 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter of play. Tigers lead at 20-4. Hedges with the basketball, goes to his right. On the dribble, now squares up, pulls up with a three-pointer that is no good. Rebound, Henning and Poole fight for the basketball. Jump ball with the alternating possession to go to Cloverport. Aces will inbounds underneath their own basket. Hedges handed the basketball with 1:47 remaining here in the quarter. Hedges looking, brings it into Emery. Emery drives, lost the handle of the basketball, gets it back. He'll kick it back to Hedges. Now out front, Blair with it, hands it to Lamar with 1:36 left to go here in the first quarter. Hedges with the basketball. Now Lamar at the paint, looking, brings it out to Emery. Emery operating on the left side. Back to Hedges, will drive into the lane. Snakes up the shot, doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Here's the turnaround shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Henning. Hands it off to Mercer Rogers with 1:12 remaining in the quarter. Rogers will come across the time stripe. They'll lob the ball in the paint to Barr. Barr caught in the double team, ball slapped away, picked up by Hedges for Cloverport. Hedges driving, gets it to Emery. He'll square up. Three is on the way, no good. Rebound Jacob Henning for Breckenridge County. Final minute of this opening quarter. Tigers up 20-4. Here's Rogers, kicks it in the corner. O'Donohue with a three on the way, got it. Joe Benebaco Plumbing and Rental three-point basket for Eamon O'Donohue, his third three of the game. Gives Breckenridge County a 23-4 lead. 33 seconds remaining in the quarter. Hedges will try to answer with a three, no good. Race for the rebound controlled by Jacob Henning. Ahead to Mercer Rogers. Rogers races into the front court to O'Donohue. Gets the ball back to Rogers. Rogers will slow it down as we're under 20 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Down to 12 seconds, down to 10. 8 seconds, now 7. Rogers goes to his right, kicks it back to O'Donohue. Down in the corner, Henning bluffs the three, steps inside, 15-footer on the way, no good, and that will do it for the first quarter. Breckenridge County has a 19-point lead at the end of one. It is 23-4 over Cloverport. Tonight's first quarter has been brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on Rupert Askins Lane in Harnett. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC 1043.com.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Hello, I'm Donnie Butler with First State State Bank, and I've been following the Breckinridge County High School Fighting Tigers since the 60s. Fighting Tigers have a long-standing tradition of faithful fans who are there to support their team. I am proud to live and work in the community that supports our youth and sports program. For more than 100 years, First State Bank has been a locally owned part of our Breckinridge County community dedicated to quality hometown service and customer care. Good luck to the Fighting Tigers from all of us at First State Bank. We're your friends bank.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The second quarter of Tiger basketball was brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches in Hardin on 104.3 The River.
Second quarter underway here at the Cloverport Sports Center. Breckinridge County with a 23-4 lead. And Breckinridge County brings 5 new players into the lineup. Shelton Smith gets the ball down to Jonah Miller, puts up the shot, no good. Smith collects the rebound, kicks it out. Isaiah Hart into the ball game. We'll hand it back to Chase Hardesty, who squares up for a three-pointer that is no good. Braden Carmen puts up the shot, no good. We get a jump ball, and the ball will go back to Cloverport. Again, Jonah Miller, Isaiah Hart, Chase Hardesty, Shelton Smith, and Braden Carmen for Breckinridge County. Cloverport with Austin Hedges, Zach Lamar as we get a reach-in foul on the Tigers. They'll get Chase Hardesty with the foul for Breckinridge County. That'll be his first, team third of the half. Inbound Hedges with it for Cloverport. Here's a three on the way. That is good by Peyton Blair. That's his second three of the ball game. Makes it 23-7. 7:19 to go here in the first half of play. Jonah Miller into the ball game for Breckinridge County. Miller operating on the right wing, gets the ball down low to Carmen. Carmen puts it off the glass, short, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and last touched by Breckinridge County. Cloverport basketball to bring the length of the floor. Hedges into the front court for Cloverport. Holds it out at long range, being guarded by Chase Hardesty. Hedges drives into the paint. Will get a reach-in foul on Breckinridge County's Chase Hardesty. So he has picked up 2 fouls here in the matter of a few seconds. Hedges to inbounds the basketball. They bring it into Weatherholt. Weatherholt spins, looking for someone to get the ball to. Now out front, here's Blair with it. Blair to Emery. Emery drives, kicks it out. Here's Weatherholt going to try a three-point basket that is no good, but will head to the line. Foul is going to be on Jonah Miller. That'll be his first, team fourth, and will send Cloverport to the line. Weatherholt will step to the line for actually, I believe, 3 shots here, as the first free throw is good. 23-8 now the score. Weatherholt, another attempt on the way. Shot is in the air and no good. He'll get the last of the free throw attempts here. Weatherholt with the final of the attempts on the way. This one is good. Weatherholt 2 of 3 from the line. Pulls Cloverport to within 23-9. 6:40 remaining here in the opening half of play. Smith with the basketball for Breckinridge County. Caught up against the sideline. Ball knocked away, picked up by Isaiah Hart. Runner in the paint. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Nathan Poole for Breckinridge County. Emery in the front court for Cloverport. Gets the ball back to Hedges. They bring the ball over to Weatherholt. Weatherholt being guarded by Jonah Miller. Down to Poole. And we get a traveling call against Weatherholt as he tried to make the ball fake. And it took off and drug the pivot foot, so a turnover gives it back to Breckinridge County. 6:14 remaining here in the first half of play. Breckinridge County 23, Cloverport 9. Ball down low to Shelton Smith, works against Emery. He puts up the shot, loops it off the board. Underhanded scoop shot goes up and in. Smith with his first point to the ball game makes it 25-9 Breckinridge County. Under 6 minutes to go here in the quarter. Here's a shot, goes up, no good. And Emery drove to the Hedges drove to the basket. Had contact, but the Tigers bailed out as they call Hedges for the travel. Zach Lamar checks into the ball game for Cloverport. 5:47 remaining here in This first half of play, Breckenridge County leading 25-9. Carmen gets the ball to Chase Hardesty. Hardesty on the wing. Hart takes it to the top of key. Back to Hardesty. Braden Carmen with it, kicks it over. Isaiah Hart will try a three-pointer. That is no good. Rebound, Braden Carmen for Breckenridge County. Off-balance shot doesn't go. Tipped up in the air, still being fought for. Miller gets it, goes back up. His shot short. Knocked around. Ball picked up by Zach Lamar of Cloverport. Lamar across the time stripe to Weatherholt. Weatherholt drives, kicks it over. Here's a three on the way by Blair. That is good. Peyton Blair with his third three of the night. Brings the game to 25-12. 5 minutes remaining here in this first half of play. Miller with the basketball, gets it to Shelton Smith. Smith lobs it over. Hart with it at the top of the key. Hart will hold it out, and here's a ball thrown out of bounds. Intended for Miller, pass a little too strong, and Cloverport gets the ball back. The inbounds comes in to Zach Lamar with 4:41 remaining here in the half. Breckenridge County 25, Cloverport 12. Lamar with the basketball on the right side. Now looks, gets the ball to Blair. He's hit 3 threes in the game. Lamar will hold it out. Bounce pass to Poole. Poole at the free throw line. Now drives in the paint. Forces up the off-balance shot. Got it. Nathan Poole with the basket. Cloverport to within 11 at 25-14. Tigers with the basketball. Here's Miller, drives down the lane, lays it up off balance, no good, but draws the foul. That will be on Peyton Blair. He picks up his first. That'll be the team's second against Cloverport. Jonah Miller will head to the free throw stripe for Breckenridge County. Miller gets 2 free throws here. The first attempt is on the way, no good. Miller, by percentage, the best free throw shooter for the Tigers. Coming into the game, he was 14 of 17 for 82%. He'll get one more attempt here. Second attempt is on the way, and this one is good. Miller's first point of the ball game makes it 26-14. Cloverport into the front court, gets tied up. We get a foul against Breckenridge County's Braden Carmen. Carmen picks up his first. That'll be the team 5th against the Tigers. Hedges will come back into the lineup for Cloverport. Inbounds comes in Hedges, pulls up, 17-footer on the way, got it. Hedges with his first points of the ball game. Cloverport has fought their way back to within 10 at 26-16. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Miller with the basketball, brings it out to Isaiah Hart. Hart drives, puts it off the glass, shot block. Here's Smith, puts it back up and in. Shelton Smith with his 4th point of the ball game. Makes it 28-16. Tigers applying some full court pressure. Blair into the front court, looking, hands it off to Blair. Now here's Emery driving to the basket. Slips in the defender, splits up, puts up the shot, no good. Hardesty collects the rebound for Breckenridge County. Into the front court, here's Hardesty driving against Hedges. Gets it to Hart, drives the baseline, dishes off to Carmen, lost the handle. Smith picks it up, tries the reverse layup, doesn't go, but he draws contact and will head to the line. Foul will be on Emery for Cloverport. That is his second. That'll be the team 3rd against the Aces. Shelton Smith heads to the free throw line. He's got 4 points in the ball game. Make it 5 as he knocks down the free throw. Breckenridge County brings Lane Tall, Eamon O'Donohue, Jacob Henning, and Mercer Rogers back into the ball game. Smith will have one more free throw upcoming. And the free throw is good. And that will allow Hunter Barr to check back in the ball game for the Tigers. 3:12 remaining here in the first half. Breckenridge County 13, Cloverport 16. Aces with the basketball. Hedges will race into the front court. Kicks it over to Emery down to the corner. Blair, who's already hit 3 threes. This one is short. Rebound chased down by Hunter Barr. Barr will hand it back to Mercer Rogers as we move under 3 minutes remaining. O'Donohue tries a three-pointer and drains it. Joe Benebacco, plumbing and rental three-pointer for Eamon O'Donohue, his fourth of the ball game. And the Tigers back up 33-16. Here's Lamar up against the time stripe. They'll get a foul on Breckenridge County on Eamon O'Donohue. That will be his first. That'll be the team's sixth. Cloverport will be in the bonus the rest of the way as they bring Nathan Poole into the game, replacing Peyton Blair. Blair has 9 points. This is a bonus situation. Trying to look at my book. Yes, it would be the 7th foul, so that would be a bonus. At the line will be Zach Lamar for Cloverport. Lamar has yet to score in the ball game, averages 2.3 points per game. First attempt is on the way and no good. Henning controls the rebound for Breckenridge County. O'Donohue races into the front court, lobs the ball down low to Barr. Barr back out. Ball deflected, winds up in Jacob Henning's hands. He hands it back to Mercer Rogers with 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Here is Lane Tall, going to try a three from the left corner and drain it. Joe Benebacco, plumbing and rental, three-point basket for Lane Tall for his 10th point of the ball game. Tigers out 36-16. Into the front court, Emery caught in the double team up against the timeline, looking to get the ball away. Hedges has it knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with Cloverport with 2:08 remaining. Hedges will inbounds the basketball, looking to get it in to Poole. Down in the corner, here's Lamar with it. Lamar hands it back to Hedges. Hedges caught in the double team, now ball batted away, picked up by Hunter Barr. Barr quickly ahead to Mercer Rogers. Rogers down in the corner, O'Donohue will try a three-point basket. This one no good. Tipped up in the air and tapped and controlled by Cloverport. Here is Weatherholt with it to the front court for Cloverport. And we get a whistle and a foul on Breckenridge County's Lane Tall. That will be his second. Team 8th against the Tigers. Blair will check back in for Breckenridge County, or for Cloverport. At the line will be Cole Weatherholt, who went 2 of 3 from the free throw line a moment ago. Steps up with a minute 43 remaining here in the quarter. First free throw is good. Weatherholt now 3 of 4 from the line, has all of his points from the charity stripe. One more attempt on the way for Weatherholt, and this one is good. 4 of 5 from the line. That makes the score 36-18. Down to the corner, Tall with the basketball. Out front to Henning. Henning in the paint, dishes to Barr. He'll square up and try a three-pointer. That is no good. Poole had the rebound, knocked out of his hands, knocked out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Breckenridge County. Cloverport basketball to bring the length of the floor. Breckenridge County sets up with some full court pressure with a minute 26 remaining in the frame. Poole with the basketball, gets it ahead, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Breckenridge County blocking the passing lane, and the pass goes wide. Tigers with the basketball to bring three-quarter lengths of the floor. Mercer Rogers across the time stripe for the Tigers. Down low, they get the ball to Barr. Barr out front to Henning, bluffs the three. Now O'Donohue with it. Down in the corner, Mercer Rogers will try a three-pointer. That is good. Joe Benebacco, plumbing and rental, three-pointer, first of the night for Mercer Rogers. Makes it a 39-18 score as we head into the final minute of the quarter. We get a jump ball, and the alternating possession will go to Breckenridge County. Mercer Rogers will bring the ball up the floor with 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Tigers up 39-18. O'Donohue with the basketball out front to Henning. Henning holds it up now, kicks it over to O'Donohue. He'll square up for a three-pointer. That is on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Hedges for Cloverport. Hedges will bring the ball up the floor. Behind the back dribble by Hedges. Tries to shake Rogers. They get the ball down low, intended for Poole. Pass intercepted by Hunter Barr. Barr has the ball knocked out of his hands, and it'll stay, or actually no, give it to Cloverport. Hedges to inbounds the basketball with 21.6 seconds remaining here in the half. Lamar gets it back to Hedges with 15 seconds remaining. Hedges drives down the lane, has the shot knocked out of his hands. Henning comes away with it, hands it to Barr. Now Breckenridge County 3-on-2. They lob the ball ahead to Lane Tall, who puts it up and in. Tall with his 12th point of the ball game, 41-18. Here's a shot at the buzzer that is no good, but we're going to get a foul as time expires on Hunter Barr. So Barr will pick up his first foul, and since it happened as time expired in the half, Hedges will get 3 free throws. First attempt on the way is no good. 2 more upcoming here before the half comes to an end. Tigers waiting for the free throws to take place. Hedges misses the second. He'll get 1 more here. As Hedges to the line has 2 points in the ball game, misses all 3 attempts. And the quarter has finally come to an end with the score. Breckenridge County 41, Cloverport 18. Tonight's second quarter brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches on Lehman Lane in Harnett. This is Fighting Tigers Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today. 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
Butler's Wrecker Service has been around since the 40s, and our experts in towing, pullouts, are giving you a jump start any time of the day or night. Whether you're driving a car or a semi, they have the equipment to get the job done right. You never know when you might need a tow or automotive repair. Remember, call 270-756-2545 for Butler's Wrecker Service the next time that you need automotive help. Again, that number is 270-756-2545.
Your local John Deere dealer is Wright Implement. And since 1936, we've been dedicated to serving Kentucky and Southern Indiana with great John Deere quality mowers, gators, large and small tractors, ag equipment, compact construction equipment, generators, and more. Also fully stocked with steel, chainsaws, and line trimmers. Find the Wright Implement store nearest you online at WrightIMP.com. And be sure to bring the kids because we have a great selection of John Deere toys too. Wright Implement since 1936.
The halftime show, a service of Butler's Garage and Wrecker Service in Harnett. Lee Bramlett with you at the Cloverport Sports Center, where the Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers lead the Cloverport Aces at halftime, 41-18. Breckenridge County used a pair of 7-0 runs to break out to a 14-1 lead to begin the game. They had a 19-point lead at 23-4 at the end of the first quarter. Coach Jeff LaGrange went to his bench to play some of his reserves. That allowed Cloverport to fight back into the ballgame. They used a 12-3 run to cut the deficit down to 10 at 26-16. But the Tigers responded with a 10-0 run of their own to push the margin out to 20 at 36-16. They've led by as many as 23 in the ballgame. That is the biggest margin right now at 41-18. Breckenridge County in front of Cloverport here at the midway point of this district contest. We'll be back with a look at the first half scoring coming up in just a moment. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Butler's Wrecker Service has been around since the 40s, and our experts in towing, pullouts, are giving you a jump start any time of the day or night. Whether you're driving a car or a semi, they have the equipment to get the job done right. You never know when you might need a tow or automotive repair. Remember, call 270-756-2545 for Butler's Wrecker Service the next time that you need automotive help. Again, that number is 270-756-2545.
Explore the great sub sandwiches at Subway of Hardinsburg. Start off early with a 6-inch breakfast sub. At lunch, feed your subconscious with a footlong or choose one of the many other combinations offered on the menu. Planning a large gathering is easy. With a single call to Subway, you can order a sandwich and cookie tray. The kids will love the Fresh Fit menu, where they get a choice of sandwiches, apple slices, drink, and a prize. Visit Subway on Old Highway 60 in Hardinsburg.
The halftime show is brought to you by Butler's Wrecker Service on 104.3 The River.
Halftime here at the Sports Center. Breckenridge County leading Cloverport 41-18. Taking a look at the first half scoring for Breckenridge County, they're being led right now by Eamon O'Donohue at the midway point. O'Donohue with 12 points on 4 3-point baskets in the ball game. Also 12 in the ball game to Lane Tall on a pair of 3-pointers and 3 2-point baskets. From there, it is 6 points of the game to Shelton Smith, 4 points to Hunter Barr, 3 points on the night to Jacob Henning and Mercer Rogers. From there, it's 1 point to Jonah Miller, Chase Hardesty, Braden Carmen, and Isaiah Hart with playing time in the first half for Breckenridge County, but did not score. Across the way for Cloverport, they're being led in scoring right now by Peyton Blair off the bench. Blair with 3 3-pointers in the first half. He has 9 to lead the Aces. From there, it is 4 points of the ball game to Cole Weatherholt on 4 of 5 from the free throw stripe. 2 points each to Nathan Poole and to Austin Hedges. 1 point in the ball game to Dorsey Emery. Connor Lagadinos and Zach Lamar with playing time in the first half for the Aces, but did not score. 41-18 is the halftime score here at the Sports Center. Breckenridge County up by 23. Coming up on Friday night, it is another doubleheader as we head to Meade County for a critical game involving Breckenridge County and Meade County on both the boys and girls sides. Coverage of that game will get underway just before 5 o'clock on Friday afternoon with Tiger Talk. We will talk with Fighting Tiger coach Jeff LaGrange and Lady Tiger coach Chad Mormon about the Meade County game as well as the previous games and upcoming games. Pre-game coverage roughly at around 5:15 to 5:20. Then the Lady Tigers tip off against Meade County at 5:30. The boys game to follow roughly at around 7 o'clock on Friday night. A reminder coming up then on Saturday, the Fighting Tigers return home to Tiger Arena where they will take on Muhlenberg County. We'll have coverage of that game beginning at around 6:15 with a pregame ahead of the 6:30 tip-off for Breckenridge County and Muhlenberg County. Still a half to go here at the Sports Center where it is the Fighting Tigers leading Cloverport by the count of 41-18. Tonight's halftime show has been brought to you by Butler's Garage and Wrecker Service in Harned. Second half action coming up. This is Fighting Tigers Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC 1043.com.
If you need home medical equipment, rely on Taylor Pharmacy. They deliver home medical equipment such as oxygen, lift chairs, hospital beds, and CPAP machines to Breckenridge and surrounding counties. They have everything a patient needs for recuperating at home. Taylor Pharmacy does so much more than fill prescriptions. They carry a full line of diabetic chews, have a gift department, and of course make delicious tailor-made fudge in a variety of flavors that include sugar-free. Stop by Taylor Pharmacy in Hardinsburg and see why your family and the Taylor Pharmacy family make a good team.
Your local John Deere dealer is Wright Implement. And since 1936, we've been dedicated to serving Kentucky and Southern Indiana with great John Deere quality mowers, gators, large and small tractors, ag equipment, compact construction equipment, generators, and more. Also fully stocked with steel, chainsaws, and line trimmers. Find the Wright Implement store nearest you online at wrightimp.com. And be sure to bring the kids because we have a great selection of John Deere toys too. Wright Implement since 1936.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today, 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
The third quarter of Fighting Tiger basketball is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
Both teams late out of the locker room here at the Sports Center, as we're about a minute away from the start of the second half between Breckenridge County and Cloverport. Tigers lead it over the Aces 41-18 at halftime. Breckenridge County enjoying their biggest lead of the night at 23. Tigers scored the first 7 of this ball game, led 23-4 at the end of the first quarter. Cloverport pushed it back to 10 at 26-16. The Tigers then went on a 10-0 run to take the lead back out to 20. And then the current margin right now standing at 23 here at halftime. Both teams with some last-minute instructions from their coaching staff as we're just about set to get the second half underway. Tigers will be moving to the right side of your radio dial here in this second half of play. Austin Hedges will inbounds the basketball for Cloverport. He brings it into Zach Lamar. One change in the lineup. Peyton Blair will start the second half for Cloverport. Blair with the basketball right now. Breckenridge County with their starting 5 back in as well. Emery with the basketball, spinning in the lane, tries to put up the shot, goes short, rebound comes down to Mercer Rogers. Tigers into the front court with it. O'Donohue pulls up. 3 is on the way. Got it. Joe Benebacco plumbing and rental three-pointer. The 5th of the night for O'Donohue. 15 in the ball game. Makes it a 44-18 score. 40 seconds into the second half. Emery with the basketball for Cloverport. Looks, gets the ball to Lamar. Hands it back to Weatherholt. Cole Weatherholt guarded against by O'Donohue. Here's the shot. Weatherholt off balance. No good. Rebound batted up in the air. Finally picked up by Lane Tall. Breckenridge County has numbers 2-on-1. They lob it for Barr. Can't get the shot. And the rebound comes down to Emery. Lamar waits for traffic to clear. Now will head up the floor. A minute and change into the third quarter. Hedges with the basketball. Here's the ball knocked away and goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cloverport. So it will be Jacob Henning to inbounds for the Tigers. At side back court, will hand the ball off to Mercer Rogers. Rogers on the dribble. Looking down low, they get the ball to Henning. Gets in the paint, puts the high archer up and in. Jacob Henning with his 5th point of the ball game. 46-18. 6:20 remaining in the third quarter. Weatherholt was looking for Emery. Pass is intercepted. Tigers come away with it. Breckenridge County 3-on-4. Here's O'Donohue, the high arching shot, knocks it down. First 2 of the night for O'Donohue. He has 17 in the ball game. Takes it to 48-18. Coming down to 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Emery with the basketball for Cloverport. Will hand it back to Lamar. Lamar gives it to Hedges. Blair, who had the 3 threes in the first half. Here's Hedges going to try a three-pointer. That is no good. Henning comes down with a rebound for Breckenridge County. Jacob Henning races into the front court, hands it off. Mercer Rogers will square up for a three-pointer. That's short. Rebound raced down by Weatherholt. Now Cloverport heading up the floor. Here's Hedges driving. Cut off by Breckenridge County. Pass intercepted by O'Donohue. Ball knocked away by Emery. Scramble ball knocked out of bounds. And it will go to Cloverport. Aces basketball in the backcourt. Hedges gives it back to Lamar, back to Hedges. Works to the right side. Gets the ball to Emery, lost the handle, out of bounds, give it back to Breckenridge County. Tigers have scored the first 7 points of the quarter. They have taken the lead out to 30 at 48-18 with 5:15 remaining here in the third quarter. O'Donohue with the basketball, lobs it down low to Henning. He puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Tipped up in the air. Emery collects the rebound for Cloverport. Hedges into the front court, gives it to Lamar. Hands it back to Blair. Peyton Blair on the dribble, back to Hedges. Hedges tries to clear space, lost the dribble, picked up by Lamar. Now Weatherholt takes it. Weatherholt drives down in the paint, puts up the shot, banks it in, and draws the foul. Weatherholt with his 6th point of the night. Makes it a 48-20 ball game. Substitutions, Chase Hardesty will come into the ball game, as will Shelton Smith. Weatherholt will try to complete the three-point play and does. 7th point of the night. So Weatherholt makes it a 48-21 score. Rogers lobs it down low to Barr. Barr turnaround shot, banks it in. Hunter Barr with his 6th point of the night. 50-21 the score. Cloverport with the basketball, but we get a whistle and a foul on Breckenridge County on Shelton Smith. Smith picks up his first foul. Team second of the half. Back at the line, Weatherholt. Free throw on the way, no good. He'll get another attempt. Weatherholt with his 8th attempt of the night. He's connected on 5 previously. Make it 6 as he knocks down the free throw for his 8th point. 50-22. Ball taken away by Cloverport, picked up by Breckenridge County. Shelton Smith, bounce pass ahead to Lane Tall. Tall pulls up, a 3 on the way, got it. Lane Tall with a Joe Benebaco Plumbing and Rental 3-point basket. 53-22 the score. Down the lane, here's Weatherholt, puts up the shot and in. Weatherholt right now with 10 points of the ball game. 53-24, under 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Hardesty with the basketball for Breckenridge County. Out front, Shelton Smith takes it. Bounce pass underneath to Barr. Barr gets to the glass, puts it up and in. Hunter Barr with his 8th point of the night. 55-24 the score. Lamar with the basketball for Cloverport. Working down to 3.5 minutes left to go here in the quarter. Gives it off to Weatherholt. He'll try a three-pointer. That is no good. Race for the rebound, controlled by Breckenridge County. Lane Tall comes away with it. Tall into the court, was looking for Hardesty. Cross-court pass a little too strong, and it goes out of bounds. Jonah Miller will check into the ball game for the Tigers, replacing Hunter Barr. Isaiah Hart also into the ball game. He comes in for Lane Tall. So it'll be Mercer Rogers, Chase Hardesty, Isaiah Hart, Jonah Miller, and Shelton Smith for Breckenridge County. Zach Lamar, Dorsey Emery, Nathan Poole, Austin Hedges, Cole Weatherholt, and Lamar. Here's the ball. Here's Weatherholt, gets in the paint, puts up the shot and in. Weatherholt with 8 points in the quarter. Makes it 55-26, under 3 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Hardesty with a basketball to Hart. Hart to Smith. Now Chase Hardesty with it. They give it underneath to Miller. He goes to the glass, puts it up and in. Jonah Miller with her 3rd point of the night. 57-26. Two teams right now trading baskets with 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Hedges directs traffic, gets the ball to Lamar. Lamar angles to his right. Now drives down the lane, stops, kicks it back out to Emery. Emery tries to clear space, goes to the basket, puts up the shot, no good, and draws the foul. Foul will be on Shelton Smith for Breckenridge County. His 2nd, team 3rd. Emery to the line, where he went 1 of 2 back in the first half. First free throw attempt on the way is good. Emery with his 2nd point of the ball game. 57-27. One more for Emery here. Free throw on the way and good. Cloverport 4 of 5 from the free throw line here in this third quarter. 57-28 the score. 2:11 remaining here in the third. Smith with the basketball. Lobs it down low to Miller. Gets the kind roll. Got to the basket, put it up and in for his 5th point. Makes it 59-28, under 2 minutes remaining here in the quarter. Zach Lamar with the basketball. Lamar gets it to Weatherholt. Weatherholt spins in the lane, now kicks it back out. Lamar will try a three-pointer. That is no good. Hart gets the rebound for Breckenridge County. Waits for the trap to clear, now pushes it ahead to Jonah Miller. Miller gets in the paint, has the ball knocked away by Emery, scrambled. Picked up by Emery as he fights away from Hart. Here's Emery driving down the middle of the lane and draws the foul. That'll be Mercer Rogers picking up his second foul. Blair will check into the ball game for Cloverport. I believe we have Leland Board, number 20, into the lineup for the Tigers. A minute 29 remaining here in quarter number 3. Poole with the basketball, spins, goes up over Smith, gets the shot to go and draws the foul. Poole with his 4th point of the ball game. At the line will be Poole trying to complete a 3-point play. Poole with 4 in the ball game, first trip to the free throw line, and this one is no good. Hedges gets his rebound, puts it up and in. Hedges with his 4th point of the ball game. Makes it 59-32, a minute 15 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Board down in the corner. Here is a baseline jumper on the way, got it. Make it 61-32. Into the front court. Lamar with it inside the final minute of the quarter. Lamar pulls up, jumper all the way, got it. Zach Lamar with his 1st point to the ball game. 61-34 the score. Hart with the basketball. Here's a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Shelton Smith with it, kicks it back out to Jonah Miller. Miller will hand the ball off. Now Board with it. Smith has the ball kicked out of bounds, and it'll come back to Breckenridge County. Hardesty will check into the ball game for the Tigers. We get number 2, Charlie Carr, into the lineup for Cloverport. Inbounds Breckenridge County. Leland Board also into the ball game, number 20, Braxton Tall. Here's a 3-pointer on the way that is in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Cloverport. Will get a foul. 10.3 seconds remaining. No, we'll wipe out the foul. Down to 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Blair with it. Lamar hands it off. Hedges a long 3-pointer at the buzzer that is no good. 3rd quarter in the books. It is Breckenridge County 61, Cloverport 34. Tonight's 3rd quarter brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on Rupert Askins Lane in Harned. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Hello, I'm Donnie Butler with First State Bank, and I've been following the Breckenridge County High School Fighting Tigers since the 60s. Fighting Tigers have a long-standing tradition of faithful fans who are there to support their team. I am proud to live and work in the community that supports our youth and sports program. For more than 100 years, First State Bank has been a locally owned part of our Breckenridge County community dedicated to quality hometown service and customer care. Good luck to the Fighting Tigers from all of us at First State Bank. We're your friends bank.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The 4th quarter of Fighting Tiger basketball is brought to you by Hardensburg Nursing and Rehab on 104.3 The River.
4th quarter underway here at the Cloverport Sports Center. Breckenridge County with the basketball, leading at 61-34. Tigers have led from the get-go. Breckenridge County with the basketball. Here's a 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Hedges for Cloverport. Into the front court, Hedges driver, runner in the paint is good. Hedges with his 6th point of the ball game. That'll make it 61-36. Hardesty with the basketball for Breckenridge County. Over to Braxton Tall, number 20. Hart with the basketball. Braden Carmen at the free throw line. Looking, brings it back out. Hart squares up, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound, Breckenridge County, shot put up, no good. Fight for the rebound, pulled down by Cloverport's Peyton Blair. Cloverport into the front court with 7 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Here's a pass overthrown, intended for Hedges, out of bounds, and back to Breckenridge County. Breckenridge County led in scoring by Eamon O'Donohue with 17 points on the night. It is Cole Weatherholt with 12 for Cloverport. Weatherholt will check back into the ball game to replace Zach Lamar. Breckenridge County's basketball to bring the length of the floor with 6:55 left in regulation. Hardesty with the basketball. Gets the ball to Board. Now Hart with it. Back out front to Hardesty. Here's another three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Poole for Cloverport. Hedges races into the front court, drives, bounce pass ahead to Weatherholt, who puts it up and in. Weatherholt with his 14th point of the night, 61-38. 23-point lead for the Tigers. Here's Hardesty going to square up for a three-pointer. That is no good. Carmen gets the rebound, fights his way through, goes back up, puts up the shot, no good, but draws the foul. Foul will be on Peyton Blair for Cloverport. That'll be his second. Just the team first of the second half. It will send Braden Carmen to the free throw stripe for the Tigers. Carmen has not scored to the ball game. High arching shot on the way is no good. He'll get one more here. One more free throw upcoming for the 6'1 freshman. Second attempt is on the way. This one is good. So Carmen gets into the scoring column. As it's 62-38, here's Poole at the other end. Puts the shot up and in. Poole with his 6th point of the night. 62-40. Breckenridge County with the basketball up 22. Hardesty to Hart. Back to Leland Board. Hart with the basketball. Hardesty. Back to Hart. Hart drives down the lane. Little runner in the glass, got it. Isaiah Hart with his first points of the ball game. 64-40 the score. Down to 5.5 minutes remaining in the game. Here's Poole in the paint, puts up the shot, got it. Poole with his 8th point of the ball game. And Breckenridge County will take a timeout. 5 minutes, 32 seconds left to go in the ball game. Breckenridge County 64, Cloverport 42. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Your life will never taste the same again with the Big Green Egg, available at Irvington Gas Company. The Big Green Egg is the highest quality, most versatile, and simplest to use outdoor cooker you'll ever own. The Big Green Egg is much more than just a grill. It's a complete outdoor cooking system engineered to be stronger, more durable, and provide better heat retention than any other outdoor cooker on the market. Convenience, ease of use, and fantastic cooking results truly set the Big Green Egg apart. Call Irvington Gas Company at 270-547-2455.
The fourth quarter of Fighting Tiger basketball is brought to you by Hardensburg Nursing and Rehab on 104.3 The River.
As we come back to play, Hart unable to convert on his shot. Fight for the rebound. Carmen got a chance at it, could not get it to fall, and Cloverport with the basketball. 64-42 is the score. 5:10 remaining in this ball game. 3-point attempt, no good by Cloverport. Hart collects the rebound for Breckenridge County. Here's a pass intended for Carmen. Carmen does get it. Runner in the paint. Has a shot blocked, but a foul on Cloverport. That will be on Nathan Poole as he picks up his first. That'll be the team's second. Carmen back to the line where he's 1 of 2 from the free throw line on the night. First free throw is no good. He'll get another one here. Emery will come back in the ball game. Free throw is on the way. The high arching shot. This one goes through. Carmen with his 2nd point of the ball game. 65-42 the score. Under 5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Hedges with the basketball. Gets a drive to the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Cloverport. 4:47 left to go in this ball game. Tigers lead by 23. Cloverport to inbounds the basketball. Hedges looking, still looking, now lobs it away. Pass is deflected. Miller got a hand on it, but got it to Blair, who tries a three-pointer. That is no good. Carmen collects the rebound for Breckenridge County into the front court. Isaiah Hart with it. Kicks it over. Tall with it. Out front. Here's Hardesty going to try a three-pointer. That is no good. Carmen gets the rebound for Breckenridge County. Looking out front. Hardesty with it. Back to Hart. Hart thought about the three. Now backs it away with 4:18 left to go in the ball game. Hart gets the ball to Carmen. Carmen caught in a triple team. Now off to Hart. Free throw line jumper on the way is good. Took a kick off the backboard and fell through. Hart with his 4th point of the night. 67-42. Breckenridge County up 25. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Hedges will hold it up at long range for Cloverport. Emery with it. Into the ball game. Carr with it. Shot on the way is good. That was good for a three-pointer. 67-45. Jonah Miller with the basketball for Breckenridge County. They get the ball down low to Carmen. Carmen puts the shot up over Emery. No good. Gets his own miss. Goes back up, puts it up, and draws the foul. Foul, I believe, is going to be on Weatherholt for Cloverport. That'll be his first, team third. Carmen goes back to the line. First free throw is no good. Substitutions, Lamar and Poole will check into the lineup. Carr and Emery will come out of the ball game. We'll get Leland Board back into the game for Breckenridge County. Braden Carmen with his 6th attempt of the night and knocks it down. Carmen with his 3rd point, 68-45. 3:23 left to go in the ball game. Hedges with the basketball for Cloverport will hand it off to Lamar. Blair with it to Weatherholt. Weatherholt hands it off. Lamar will try a three-pointer. That is no good. Race for the rebound. Poole able to track it down for Cloverport. Here's the pass batted away. Still on the floor. Picked up by Breckenridge County. Board with it. Here is Tall. Thought about the three now. Cut off. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Cloverport. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll get a foul on Breckenridge County. Board picks up the foul. His first. Team 6th. Actually, they'll single it as the team 7th. So we'll head to the free throw stripe as Cloverport will head to the line. Cole Weatherholt heads back to the line where he is 6 of 8 on the night from the free throw stripe. He's got 14 points in the ball game. First free throw is on the way and good. 68-46. Another attempt upcoming for Weatherholt. Free throw is on the way and good. 68-47, under 3 minutes left to go in this ball game. Board back to Hardesty. In the paint, ball knocked away. We get a whistle and a reach-in foul on Cloverport. They'll get the foul on Nathan Poole. Inbounds. Hardesty takes it for Breckenridge County. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Jonah Miller going to square up for a three straight away. That's no good. Rebound batted around. Picked up. Hedges had it. Lost it. Maintains it, but they say he stepped on the sideline. Looked like he had just maintained the possession, but the officials said not in time, so it will come back to Breckenridge County with 2:29 left to go in the game. Breckenridge County 68, Cloverport 47. Tigers have gone with their bench for most of this fourth quarter. We get a whistle and a foul underneath the basket. They'll get a foul on Nathan Poole underneath as he picks up his 3rd. Carr will come into the ball game for Cloverport. Chase Hardesty will inbounds underneath his own basket with 2:20 left to go in this ball game. Tigers with the basketball up 21. Hardesty thought about the three, cut off, now brings it out front. Board with it, goes up free throw line on the way, banks it in. Fourth point of the ball game. 70-47 the score. Down to 2 minutes remaining in this game. The basket drawing cheers from his teammates. 23-point ball game as we move under 2 minutes to go. Hedges jumper on the way, no good. Rebound batted around, picked up by Carmen for Cloverport. Jonah Miller into the front court for Breckenridge County. Will get the ball tall, down low, gets it to Carmen, banks it off the glass and in. Braden Carmen with his 5th point of the night. Breckenridge County stretching the margin out to 72-47, a minute 27 left to go in this ball game. Hedges will hold it up just past the time stripe with a minute 20 left to go in the ball game. Hedges to Weatherholt. Weatherholt, free throw line jumper on the way, no good. Carmen comes down with a rebound for Breckenridge County. Jonah Miller with it with a minute 8 left to go in the ball game. Breckenridge County just a minute away from improving to 7-10 on the season as Carmen's shot in the paint is short. Rebound rescued by Cloverport. Hedges will race the other way. Aces will be heading to a 2-14 record as the ball gets knocked away. Emery will check into the lineup for Cloverport as Carr will sit down. 54.9 seconds left to go in the ball game. Breckenridge County 72, Cloverport 47. Hedges will inbound the basketball, overthrown everybody. Weatherholt does make the rescue. Carmen trying to go for the deflection and steal, picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd. And that'll send Weatherholt back to the stripe. Weatherholt now 8 of 10 on the night from the free throw line. Has 16 in the ball game. 53.8 seconds left to go in the ball game. First free throw by Weatherholt is good. 17 on the night. 72-48. Second attempt on the way is good. 72-49 now the score. Hardesty with the basketball. Lord with it, down to the corner, now Tall with it. Bounce pass to Carmen, caught in the double team, and we'll get a reach in on Emery. Emery picks up his 3rd. Still not in the bonus situation yet is Breckenridge County. So the Tigers will inbounds with 41.7 seconds remaining. Inbounds play gets knocked away from Jonah Miller, picked up by Cloverport. Emery with the basketball, has the ball taken away, and the Tigers come up with it with 30 seconds left to go in the game. Here's a 3-pointer on the way that is no good. Race for the rebound, tracked down by Peyton Blair for Cloverport. Down to 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Hedges will take his time and bring it up the floor with 10 seconds left to go. Cloverport presumably will go for 1 here, down to 5, down to 4. He won't even take the shot, so time will run out on this ball game. And Breckenridge County has defeated Cloverport tonight by the final score of 72-49. Tonight's 4th quarter brought to you by Hardinsburg Nursing and Rehab. This is Fighting Tigers Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
This has been Breckenridge County Fighting Tiger basketball on WXBC, brought to you by Wright Implement Company, Taylor Pharmacy, Irvington Gas Company, First State Bank, Elite Physical Therapy, Breckenridge Health, and by Brandenburg Telecom. This has been a presentation of 104.3 The River, the sports voice of Breckenridge County.